And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for San Antonio, Diaw and Duncan at the 4 and the 5. Green teams with Leonard on the wings, and it's Anderson in at the point. He dishes it to Duncan. Back to Anderson. Feeds it to Duncan. Diaw up top. 4 on the clock. Duncan, the pass to Leonard. A rebound by the Lakers.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
Last season, a tough one for Kobe Bryant. He missed all but a handful of games. Early on, it was the Achilles tear he was rehabbing from, and then after 6 games, a fractured tibia took him out for the season.
No one near him. And again, it's the Lakers.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots. Let's check out how the Lakers stacked up, Kevin, over the last month in the NBA statistics. 2nd in fewest turnovers per game. 8th in scoring. And they're in the top half of the league in blocks. That's pretty good. Not too bad.
And Clark, you know, when you commit so few turnovers, it's key because you become a much better offensive team. You're constantly getting looks at the basket, and your defense isn't vulnerable either because you're able to get back in transition so much easier. Tough play. He had to fight his way all the way to the rim.
Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Davis comes in for Carlos Boozer. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. And San Antonio also making a switch. Honors checked in.
Well, Kobe has always had an alpha personality, but I don't think he came into the league as a natural leader. He was more of a loner. And as his career has worn on, he's realized the need to really engage his teammates for the good of the team.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
And Kobe Bryant, I think we've noticed, becoming less guarded in interviews, seems to be a little more open and forthcoming and authentic. And I think that's helped him express his personality both with teammates and the public. And I find it to be kind of refreshing and a good thing.
Here's Duncan, outside Leonard. Right side Leonard, no luck.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
And Kobe, Steve, one of the most intense competitors the league has seen. Sometimes that intensity, though, can rub teammates the wrong way.
Well, the great ones always challenge their teammates to be at their best, and sometimes, it can go overboard. I think the challenge for Kobe is to figure out his new teammates, what makes them tick, and make sure he pushes the right buttons.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
That's good. Kobe's got 13.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
And it's Duncan penetrating and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And here we can check out the story on Kawhi Leonard. Last 10 games for him have been excellent. He's getting around 16 points a game, 2.5 steals, and 7 rebounds. And he really brings that offensive firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays that put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, going into last year's NBA Finals, Tim Duncan gave the Heat some bulletin board material. He said, quote, "We're happy that it's them," and promised, quote, "We have 4 more games to win. We'll do it this time." A rare show of bravado, but his teammates will tell you, beneath his icy exterior, he's one of the most competitive people you'll ever meet. Kevin, he's got the championships to prove it.
They redeemed themselves, Doris, and now look to repeat. Thanks. The Spurs making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Timeout called the Lakers. This past offseason, the Spurs found themselves with a bit of wiggle room. It came to the salary cap.
For so long, Kevin, they've been able to only make moves through the draft, and with minor adjustments, things they really do well, but the flexibility was new to them, and I'm sure they'll take full advantage of it.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Jeremy Lin. Young outside. The pass to Clarkson. And again, the Lakers no good. Spurs trail by 3. The feed to Joseph. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Lakers ball.
And Young kicks to Clarkson. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
San Antonio's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. To the right side. Bonner kicks to Duncan. Here's Joseph. He's got 7. Duncan dishes to Joseph. Shot clock at 6. Here's Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Nick Young. Well, Kawhi Leonard drafted 15th overall, Clark, back in 2011. The pick acquired from the Indiana Pacers in a trade for George Hill.
And you know, at the time, Manu Ginobili said that he really didn't agree with the trade, made him angry. He had a real strong relationship with George Hill and liked his game. I'm sure a lot of Spurs fans felt the same way, but even as Hill remains a heck of a player, the Spurs fans have to be happy. As a matter of fact, they are ecstatic with what Kawhi Leonard has been able to do and what he looks like he's going to do for many years to come.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run. I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And here is Joseph, averaging 9 points per contest. Bellinelli up top. And he banks in the layup. Bellinelli's got 13.
And Leonard has been a great fit with the Spurs culture. Quiet, low maintenance, hardworking, not one for all the glitz and the glamour. He owns one watch, they say. Just focused on basketball, not the lifestyle that it affords. What a great little run he's on here in the quarter.
Dishes at the bottom. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. And it's San Antonio with another.
And you talk about Leonard's work ethic, instilled in him from his late father, lost tragically when Kawhi was only 16 years old. But his father used to put him to work at his car wash, made him run hills, and really embedded in him the value of hard work. And his dad's influence and legacy lives on in Kawhi.
It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And let's check out a group of shooting guards that have been doing some dirty work inside lately, averaging the most rebounds per game at their position over the last 10 games. 5th best, Kobe Bryant.
You know, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. Typically, as a 2-guard, you're going to be on the perimeter a lot more often than you will be inside.
Yeah, but for all of these guys, you can point to their quickness as well as their superb instincts as to why they wound up on the list. I mean, you've got to have that nose for the basketball.
Some changes for the Lakers. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Hill. Johnson comes in for Young, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. Here's Bellinelli, guarded by Kobe, and he gets it to go. Bellinelli's got 4 this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Johnson, the pass to Kobe. In a wide open look for Lynn. A three-pointer off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And Bellinelli kicks to Joseph. Pass to Diaw. There's the screen. He feeds it to Bellinelli. Shot from 12. Here's Baines. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-7 run. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Leonard. From downtown, Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Boozer's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Joseph. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Joseph's got 12 in the game. And the first half.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach Popovich, a strong first half for you. Was the up-tempo pace part of the game plan?
Well, we've upped the pace. That's what we need to do because we're not as good a defensive team as we used to be. So something's got to give somewhere.
Pop, thanks for the time, guys.
All right, Doris.